not to kick a dead horse, but this is a segment within a segment called The Best Guys Tony Khan. So, dude, I have some cringe Tony Khan videos. This one is courtesy of Jeff Lane, who is a friend of yours, friend of ours, I suppose, friend of the show. And he works with Vince Russo. Is there still a beef going on between K100 and the brand?
Well, I think basically, because when Disco used to work for the brand, shock horror, Disco was a total dick to Jeff Lane. And he was really disrespectful, and he didn't take into consideration the work that Jeff and producers in general have to do for podcasts. And Disco will always pass the blame. So if his audio is terrible, it's because you didn't set it up, and not because he's using a gamer headset on his cheap laptop. Somebody pointed out the other day that Disco Inferno has a non-HD webcam in 2025. Like that is kind of crazy. Like, how do you do that?
It just looks like he's doing it on his phone every time that there is visual or whatever. But Vince Russo's blown up for quickly before we get into this clip as well, because we are going to just rose. I have multiple Tony McCon videos here, but what do you make of Russo swerving? Bro, I swerved the marks, bro. What do you make of him doing, like, working for JCW? And then him being like, I swerved everybody. They did a house, but it's like, who cares, you know?
But the thing is, I actually think it's kind of great because I'll be honest with you, I've never heard so many people talk about JCW.
Right.
And even the trolls are in the JCW social pages, you know, trolling them. And it's like, okay, but their numbers are bigger than they've ever been.
Yeah, that's true. That is true.
So the Vince Russo and JCW what's it called again? Yeah, JCW.
JCW, yeah.
It's started off perfectly. Like they made this big new signing to the biggest audience they've ever had. And speaking of which,
that's the thing. They did like 1,800 people. Speaking of which,
yeah, AEW, it's just been confirmed. The show tonight is officially their lowest Dynamite audience ever, 1,346.
And that's for a non-residency show, right? I'm assuming, because they did that residency where the houses were only like 900 people because that's all the building could hold.
Yeah, that is unbelievable. Yeah, they're literally doing it in half of the venue.
That's all I'm saying. So speaking of half the venue, here's Tony Khan. We make a joke here at PWT, and friend of the show 452 actually made a music video. We call Tony Khan Triple Cup Tony Khan, Triple Cup Tone over here, and I don't know, Jeff Lane just picked out this hilarious video where Tony Khan's like opening a water bottle but then drinking out of a cup, and he's just a silly goose.
Cup guy brings him another cup.
So we got 2 cups and a bottle.
Yeah.
Welcome back.
You did do it.
He's got 3 drinks, right? And Tony loves having multiple drinks, as we chronicle here at PWT.
I'm not going to say it, but from personal experience, back when I used to party a lot, I was consistently thirsty.
Relief tonight, having defeated Tony Storm one-on-one. This match was so anticipated. You came out on the other side. How do you?
So he goes to pour the water in the cup, but then he starts sipping out the cup.
See, Tony Khan has been coached into being, and this is going to come across as really dude bro-ish, but he's been coached into being masculine, where somebody has told him, you know, if you swear a lot, that's going to make you seem really tough. And for some reason, he seems to think that this drinking stuff makes him like some type of tough, cool guy. Like, it is
smoke a cigarette if he wasn't scared of the cancer type thing.
Exactly. Scott Hall had less of a drinking problem than Tony Khan does.
Yeah, Tony Khan has a drinking problem, like in the way in that movie Airplane. He's like, I got a drinking problem. He spills it on his chest.
No, not yet.
I don't really feel a sense.
What? So he opens the bottle.
It drinks out of the cup.
It drinks out of the cup. Who does that?
Okay, go ahead. Go ahead.
Because normally you open a bottle, you immediately drink out of it.
You're opening the bottle because the cup's empty. You're opening the bottle because the cup's empty. He's opening the bottle, but he's still got water in the cup.
One-on-one this
cup.
Yeah, it's pretty funny, man. So moving along, we have some more Tony Khan cringe. And I don't know, man. The press conferences, he hasn't been saying as much goofy stuff, but if you can snipe out little thises and that's, like that.
Why is he wearing these fucking glasses again? He got what do you call it? LASIK surgery? Is that the term?
Did he really get LASIK surgery? I have no clue.
Yeah, he got the surgery years ago, so now he's wearing like fake glasses, and he is just, I'm not trying to be a dick because I just got a relationship with a woman that had a kid on the spectrum, shall we say?
Liar!
But you calling me gay, bro?
Yeah, dude, bro.
Hey, dude, bro. She had big fucking tits, dude. But with this Tony Khan, it's like they're encouraging and enabling bad behavior, and it's like this is not good.
Yeah,
like look at this fucking guy. Can you press play on this?
Here's two-tone right here, tuxedo tone, and here's him, I guess, like Gangnam styling down the ramp.
He's working hard, doing a wonderful job taking care of our ring.
I wish he was Owen Harden style down the ramp.
There is Tony Khan.
Oh my god, Oppa Gangnam style.
Hard, doing a wonderful job taking care of our ring.
Tony Khan style. Oh,
I can't remember who told me, but they said that it's basically he is a laughing stock behind the scenes.
Oh no, gee, you fucking think?
Yeah, like that's my big insight. Like the wrestlers can literally tell him, I can't make the thing you've booked me into. I have a wedding to go to. And he'll be like, yeah, sure, no problem. Have a great time. Can I come too?
Some people would say that that's inhumane, though, to be like, well, no, you can't. No, you can't go to the fucking wedding. Some people would say that would be shitty of him to do. What would you say to them?
I would say he would be in his rights to do it. If when you're that's one of the things by Vince McMahon. Like he may have been a fucking a deviant who shit on women's head during sex and stuff, but he was also a brilliant boss. Where it's like, we're going to make sure we're all making money together, but you have to be here on this day or else you're fucking gone. Whereas Tony Khan will literally delay his own events so that people can go see fucking Wicked 2.
I don't think it has anything to do with Brandon Thurston, if that's what you're saying.
I hate him.
Oh, Brandon Thurston. Why do you hate me, Hughezy? Why do you hate me so much?
It's his voice where it's just like, it's just that sort of thing. Do you ever get when you go see a band and they do like a 3-hour long show? Hello, The Cure. And you look at the set list and you go, if this was 90 minutes, this would have been a classic. But you just filled it full of shit. That's what a Brandon Thurston sentence is. It's always 17 words too many. The Stuttering John sequel.
Oh, the Duke. How do you compare me?
Vince?
Yeah, Vince. Exactly. Yeah.
You what?
I mean,
I'm sure there'll be more stories soon.
Yeah, I bet we haven't heard the last of it. JBL saying Vince is going to release like a tell-all book. What do you make of that shit? Pun intended. Like, what are we going to hear in that book?
Well, hopefully it's not a scratch and sniff. Vince McMahon could probably tell you stories that would make your ball hair change color. Like, so one day me and the Ultimate Warrior are doing coke at the Playboy Mansion, and the Macho Man comes in and he just had a physical fight with Roddy Piper, and you're like, what?
Yeah.
Vince McMahon must have stories and dirt on people like I can't wait. I will always love Vince, even if he's found guilty. I'll be like, yes, but he's Vince McMahon.
So you'll always love Vince as far as like what, him as an on-screen character, or like he did a lot of crazy shit for business that like he trailblazed and whatnot. Like he. So like, what about it with him? Like, obviously, I'm not saying you endorse him shitting on people's heads or whatever, but it's like I've been saying it too. Like, he's not found guilty of anything yet, and I'm not saying like whatever the fuck happened. I don't know, whatever. I feel bad for victims, obviously. Like I shouldn't even have to explain that, but it's like you have to be able to applaud him for what he did creatively, what he did fucking business wise and things like that, but if he does this tell-all book, you think he's gonna like go down swinging, take everyone down with him type shit, or just put everyone over?
But Vince has been making way too many public appearances over this last year. Like he was on the fucking baseline at the Super Bowl. Yeah. Like he's not going to jail.
I don't think so either, dude. And like Trump will just pardon his ass or something,
Yeah. But the thing is, Vince is so rich that he can delay this court trial until he actually passes. So Vince, like she at some point she will have to drop the charges because she won't be able to afford the legal fees unless some four-eyed geek is fucking financing it.
Yeah. Well, speaking of four-eyed geeks, I guess here's two of them right here. So Tony Khan really got LASIK and is just fucking around with his eye surgery here, like, and he's just wearing fake glasses. That's really
so when AEW started, Keep Them 100 wasn't doing so great on YouTube, so I started upping my thumbnail game. And I started making fun of people instead of, everyone's got to look tough and cool.
Yeah.
So I started making fun of Tony Khan's face and putting that on funny images. And he then called Conan. He was like, I don't even wear these glasses anymore. I've got LASIK, so people make fun of me.
Hold on. So he called Conan on the phone like fucking Dave Meltzer. And was like, oh, you know what, Conan? I don't really actually even wear glasses anymore. It's actually really great. Both my eyes, great.
Yeah, and that's the thing. Like, and he would talk down to Conan, and Conan doesn't even like being fucking agreed with. Like, what are you agreeing with me for, bro? You think you're tough? He's like, I'm not trying to fight you, Conan. So, like Conan actually looks like he's called Conan. That's what makes it so funny. And so Tony Khan would start giving him shit, but Conan was trying to get help with AEW shows, and Tony Khan kept giving him shitty people to work with. So that's why Conan was basically just like, fuck him.
Damn. Well, there you go. You guys heard it here. So here is, before I get you out of here, Hughezy, here's a quick 4-minute, 5-minute video with Tony Khan and Tony Schiavone, Tony and Tony Schiavone. Okay, I'll stop. And he's got a cup here. Perhaps there's a couple more hidden underneath, or he'll add some. Let's take a look at this video. And I haven't seen this before, so let's just see.
It's great to see you again. I'm here.
What is this fucking Mr. Rogers? It's great to see you again. Welcome to the neighborhood.
Yeah, and the thing is, why is he holding a cup? Is that in case he vomits from anxiety?
I'm totally a dude, bro. I don't even need these glasses.
Yeah.
Backstage
maybe people will
Wednesday
think I'm
night
drinking whiskey.
Dynamite with my great friend, Mr. Tony Schiavone.
My great friend.
What an exciting show it's going to be. We had a very exciting conclusion to last week's Fright Night Dynamite, Tony. And we're about to get...
Tony, we have the same name. Isn't it great?
Yeah. Like, how about you tell them what the fucking finish was, you dumb fuck?
Yeah, and Tony Schiavone looks like a really hard Pokemon trainer you battle like later in the game.
Yeah, and there's no way Tony isn't doing the cunt symbol with his hand by accident.
That's a purposeful sneaking it in there. Subliminal.
From now on TBS, the Superstation, and on HBO Max with Wednesday Night Dynamite. It's our final Dynamite before next week's Blood and Guts show. Earlier, I made an announcement that was frankly bittersweet announcement about the Blood and Guts match and having to make a change to the lineup. And I had a more positive, exciting announcement to talk about. And you're going to be going out there on Dynamite to talk about this.
Like, who is this for, Hughezy? Who is this for? The people already tuning into this fucking show, right?
He's announcing that there's going to be an announcement. Yeah, we're actually going to change the name of the women's match to the Cunt Blood and Guts.
Minutes from now on TBS and HBO Max. And as you know, Tony, it means so much to me to be able to do wrestling here on the Superstation TBS with you. I'm so proud of it because I grew up watching wrestling on TBS and I grew up watching you on this channel.
Nobody cares.
And it's really
It's like, who does this appeal to? Bro, you got, like, I said he should hire an editor and still do these videos, but get some kid who knows, like, Mr. Beast style editing and at least try and, like, meme it and make it cool to younger people or do something. Like, who's this for? I don't get it.
Yeah, they
like
couldn't even, but then it even goes back to the video game. Like, look at the technology we have these days of, like, even Red Dead Redemption 2, which isn't new, but it's like to this day, it still blows your mind to even think that this game exists, the level of work that goes into it, all this open world stuff in 3D and hologram and Tony Khan's great ideas. Let's make an N64 game and let's put hundreds of millions into it. Well, 115 million into it. Even though that system went out of date because so few people like the N64, he's like, but I want one, and that's what matters. Right, Dad? He's like, oh, God, this guy's a cunt.
You matter forever.
Yeah.
cool
Why
being able to
didn't
work
you just
here
have
with
a
you. It
vank that day instead?
means a
I
lot.
should have pulled
And I
out
have
and
to
come
say,
in my
one
wife's tits.
of the great traditions in wrestling and something I'm really something I've missed seeing on TV, Tony, is the national championship. The national championship goes back, I believe, to when Georgia Championship Wrestling appeared on TBS, the Superstation. It goes back to before I was even born. And if I'm correct, Tony, the national title came to work with you when Mid-Atlantic Championship Wrestling and Georgia Championship Wrestling merged?
Yeah, in 1985, we merged. Mid-Atlantic Championship Wrestling and Georgia Championship Wrestling merged. And there was a U.S.
Tony's like, I remember that.
Championship. And there was
This is like a Saturday Night Live sketch from the 80s.
know, dude. That's why I roast it every fucking show. It's like, it's a parody of wrestling, I swear.
Championship.
It's like that Southpaw regional wrestling that WWE was doing.
And these two championships together were put together one match at the Omni back in 1986, and it became the U.S. Championship. So
It's probably outdrew AEW in 2025.
In almost 40 years, Tony.
Wow, 39 years. Over 39 years since there was a national champion here on TBS. I think it's a great tradition. Also,
no, it's not
there's
over
promoters
39
all over the
years, you dumb fuck. He just told you it was almost 40 years. He just told you the answer, and you got it wrong immediately.
Oh, man, it's so good. Tone.
To book the top AEW stars. And there's wrestlers all over AEW chasing gold. And it's a tradition that goes back and something I have always wanted to have here in AEW and something for years that I've wanted to bring back here to TBS. And since we have the chance to do these kinds of things, to create these kinds of memories, to create these kinds of lasting legacies in pro wrestling, I've wanted to bring the national title back for a long time, and we're going to be bringing the national title back.
What, another belt? No way.
No pop. Mr. Khan, do you think with this new belt you get tied around your neck and hang it from the door hole?
Dude, there can't be another title if he or is he just about to say the international title? Let's hope. Let's continue.
You're going to be talking more about it on TBS minutes from now, but I can tell you there's going to be at AEW Full Gear a casino gauntlet match.
Oh, of course.
To determine
another one of these matches where we're led to believe that the stipulation is we called 15 guys to sit in the back, but if the first two guys pin each other, then all these other guys can go home. They're just not in the match. Oh my God. So he's going to do that match for a new title, I'm assuming. Schiavone's in the ring he's about to announce it literally as we're here on the air. So I'll fill you guys in, but Jesus, man, what do you make of adding more belts?
They'll probably give that to Jericho.
Upon his return, straight up, man.
Who will go out on TBS? Who will be?
There's a lot of wackos who'd fucking like that.
The first national champion.
Tony Khan's such a mark.
Superstation.
The Jericho will be like, yeah, I want to stay to be the Georgia champion with the $8 million per year contract. I'd love to represent that championship. Like, and Tony Khan would be like, sure, we're great friends. Can I have a photograph? It's like, fuck off, cunt.
And like, here's the thing, dude. He comes on this thing, and you said it before, announcing an announcement again. He comes on here to say, we're going to announce something special about the national championship. And then he gives all the history of it. Like, why didn't they put a package together and do this on the fucking show like WWE did for AAA or whatever? Like, what's going on, man?
Yeah, AEW should have an event called Announcement Mania. Where it's
Tony can rattle off.
Yeah, it's a 2-day event once a year where Tony Khan for 4 hours just announces over and over again tournaments and battle royals and new belts and all this shit. Like, it is. This clip should not be this long, and the fact that it went this long and nobody checked the lighting and said, "Hey, do you want to move over here so it doesn't look gray?"
I know, dude. That's the biggest thing. Like, I roast that endlessly, as well as the production. Sometimes it'll be his full body, his shoes will be in it, and you're like, what's going on? And then you can see like the scuff marks on the gym floor and shit, and you're like, why? Who's filming this that didn't like get this more in frame or whatever? There's a bit more of this clip usually. Let's watch this last little chug.
It's going to be a very prestigious opportunity to be the national champion.
So it's a new title, guys. That's what it literally is, a national champion after they already had an international champion, which was and then a continental champion, and it was fused to the unified champion. And like, why does any of this shit matter anymore?
I've spoken to other promoters. I know my friends at New Japan Strong are anxious to bring an AEW national champion to defend the title in New Japan. I know in Ring of Honor, we would love to see the AEW national champion make appearances. And of course, here on Dynamite, on Collision, a national champion could be a great thing. And it's going to be great bringing the national title back to the Superstation after all these years. And you will be out there on Dynamite minutes from now on TBS, where it all began. And you'll be out there.
Hey, we had an international title. Wasn't it awesome? We got rid of it. Let me introduce a national title and then talk about how guys from Japan are going to come fight for it. Are you fucking kidding me? Like, oh my God.
Stupid idiot.
It's just void of like any. It's like when he made the fucking All Atlantic title and then there was Japanese guys fighting for it. And you're like, do you not like Tony? What's going on there?
This clip alone really clarifies exactly what's wrong with AEW, is that it's Tony Khan, the guy making all the decisions, while the people around him are just staying silent because they want to keep getting paid. Like, this is a terrible idea. And considering that WWE is just going through a rough patch right now, this is the perfect time for him to sort of capitalize on this stuff. But instead, he's like, remember wrestling from the 70s? No. Well, good, because we're going to bring it back. And it's like, oh, God, this guy's a silly goose. I was going to say the word.
Talking about who some of the participants in this Casino Gauntlet match are going to be.
Look forward, because if you think about the national championship, the great wrestlers who held the national championship. While Daniel was the last one to hold the national championship, Tommy Rich held the national. That's a lot of tradition right there, Tommy.
It's a great tradition. There have been some great national champions. You mentioned some of the great ones. And again, when you have a title that's got this kind of prestige, this kind of lineage, great champions like those, great champions like Dusty Rhodes. You had Jack Briscoe,
whose son hates you.
Said, Paul Orndorff.
You mean the guy who's one of his kids fucking hates your guts, dude? Jesus, man.
Tommy Rich, Ted DiBiase, so many great wrestlers to hold the national title. And I can't think of a better way.
All guys who refuse to work here.
Okay.
Maybe I can get their widows to fucking come on the show, but one day. But
Okay, this is all great, Tony. Now let's show footage of those wrestlers winning that belt. Oh wait, you can't because you don't own the footage.
To bring it back to pro wrestling,
Okay, this clip's
right here on
like
TBS, the
10 seconds.
Superstation, and with you, Tony Schiavone, talk minutes from right now.
Minutes from
it
right
all
now.
kicks off
Stop.
8 p.m. Eastern.
Stop watching this. Go watch our show, man. What a spectacular fucking clip. That rules.